And we're on.
Hello and welcome to the last episode of The Blind Kid Plays Fallout New Vegas. After this, I'll be shot. Before that, I am Elliot the Blind Kid.
I am the Jim, the Seeing Eye Mutant. And we are here at the Leggett's camp.
Look what we did.
We found Leggett Lanius. This is what's left of him after our nuke. We've already consumed him from his jaw, which was down here, but kind of disappeared in the code because, there's nothing but body parts everywhere, organs, and just all kinds of glorious things. This is what happened to the Legion. Let's throw a hand grenade or two.
Okay. This is really retarded.
We no longer care about anything we see. Just throwing hand grenades everywhere. And now would be a good time to just reflect on the life of Jesus fuck. Say it again.
Great life it was.
Indeed it was. Let us go forth and end this fucker.
I just had a moment of silence for Jesus fuck.
He's addicted to fuck it so much.
Yes.
Oh, God.
But he's going to do one more thing.
3-pound withdrawal, yes.
Before he continues on whatever quests he may have after we get done with them.
Yeah.
And what is he going to do?
We're walking up to this fence here. This is it. You know, everything's sepia tone because I took the cat eye.
Yeah, we waited for it to fucking, but it wouldn't, so.
Ah, fuck it. We'll just do it.
I told Jim to get on with it.
It'll be good. Eddie is behind this door. We must get to Eddie.
Sepia vision. It's Donald Trump vision.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was Chaz who said he was sepia.
Here comes the NCR with General Oliver, I believe.
Hello, Oliver.
We're wearing the fucking Leggett mask while we're...
Caesar on the cross. Been a long time since I've seen the kind of work you've laid down today. A damn long time. And the screams of those Legion bastards as they kick dirt running east like a choir of angels to my ears. Speaking of, that crazy light show over the fort? What the fuck was that? Some kind of thumb of God you'd called down? Amazing. Fucking amazing. Could use 100 of you. Just scatter you over the east like jacks. Give those plum fucks the what for.
Wait, they didn't run away. Would you like to see them? Oh my god!
We just gotta, Hold that thought, General. I wanted to introduce you to some friends. Think that's great? You won't believe what happens next. Can't take all the credit. Had some help from my allies here.
Hold that thought, General.
And, these boys with you? Hello there, Smiley.
Smiley.
Guess it ain't no secret how you, I say, can you ask them to put their weapons down? It's just reaching in my coat to give you a cigar.
He sounds freaked.
General Oliver, Hoover Dam is ours. Leave at once. Or yes. I suggest you leave before my boys open fire on your men. Or
General Oliver.
The dam is ours. Fuck you.
Yeah. Yes.
I would sooner spit on the grave of my dead mother than let some courier walk the wasteland fuck talk to me like that. Who the hell do you think you are? Looking to cash your chips to the sound of NCR bullets, huh? I can oblige.
Excuse me, do you really want to talk to me like that?
Are you sure that's wise.
Yes.
Look, I know you're riding high right now, but let me tell you, you ain't pissing on me right now. You're pissing on the bear. You've been far enough west, I'm guessing, to know how far that claw stretches. Fuck with the bear and...
Jesus fuck takes out his dick and starts pissing on the guy's leg.
How about I ask these robots to fuck you and your entire battalion with a rocket barrage? Or, General, the Republic has outstayed its welcome. This land is mine.
This land is my land, it ain't your land. So get the fuck off it.
Tracks out of here, head back west, tail between our legs? No. I came for a fight today. And if you're looking to make me budge, you better have a damn good left hook, or I'm not going anywhere.
But you're not fighting, you're talking to me.
No, that's one of the options, actually.
Oh.
Because you're talking, not attacking.
I just fucking... Wow. That's pretty cool. Yes, go.
Yeah. But I wasn't expecting a fight when I came up here. And now that we're talking, I don't like the sound of things. Do you know what you're doing? Making a nation like you think you're doing ain't like chowing down on a pile of fancy lad snack cakes. Think you got the guts to carve out a frontier? Build towns, protect the roads, run supplies, train troops?
No, but I know how to eat fancy lad snack cakes.
Can't do a worse job than the Republic, that's for sure. Or my sycophant tells me yes. Or I guarantee I've put more thought into the state of the Mojave than anyone in the NCR.
Anyone in the NCR?
I thought about this more than any of you. Wait, what? This is all part of a plan from the beginning?
No. It wasn't.
Hell. Can't believe we got suckered by some road jockey. Should have watched the flank while Caesar's best was making all that noise. I know what those robots of yours can do on a bad day, and I'm not eager to toss lies at them just to make a point. But if you're taking this place, you better hope you can hold it. I'll give my superiors my opinion, but I don't think they're going to listen. So if NCR comes at you, and it will, pray you're ready. I promise you, our situation's reversed, I'd see you hang.
I see. Yes, man. Please throw General Oliver from the dam.
Yes!
You've surrendered. Your men are retreating, but you're staying.
I want to hear this. I want to just see...
This is the last option we get to pick. Enjoy your ending.
Okay.
What the hell? No, get away from me, you goddamn TV on wheels.
You did a super job wrapping things up, and I'm not just saying that because I have to. I didn't want to make a big deal about this until after we won, but, well, I found some code snippets in one of Mr. House's databanks that will let me, reprogram my personality to be a little more assertive, basically. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and it's going to take me a while, so it'll seem like I'm offline. But don't worry. Everything will be okay. I've updated the Securitron's targeting parameters so they know what to do. Vegas will be protected. So that's where I'll be. Off making a few changes. And I guess I'll see you around. We accomplished a lot together. It was fun. Take care.
And so the courier who had cheated death in the cemetery outside Good Springs cheated death once again, and the Mojave wasteland was forever changed. The courier, with the aid of Yes Man, drove both the Legion and the NCR from Hoover Dam, securing New Vegas's independence from both factions. With Mr. House out of the picture, the remaining Securitrons on the Strip were hard-pressed to keep order. Anarchy ruled the streets. When the fires died, New Vegas remained, assuming its position as an independent power in the Mojave. Supporting all the chaos that comes with independence, The courier was the man responsible for a truly free New Vegas. He ensured the fall of Mr. House and the end of the Legion's and NCR's influence over New Vegas.
Tabitha and Rhonda went east, through Caesar's land. Occasionally, tales of their exploits found their way back west, though few believed them. Eventually, the stories concerning the duo were collected and published, and proved to be quite popular with children.
Invigorated by his travels with the courier, Raul once more took up his guns in memory of his lost Rafaela. Soon after, the Mojave was filled with tales of the ghost vaquero who hunts down those who prey on the weak.
Though the wasteland became anarchic after Hoover Dam, the boomers' display of power dissuaded fortune seekers from attempting to penetrate Nellis.
Buried beneath tons of rubble, the Mojave chapter of the Brotherhood of Steel was no more. Those few who were outside the Hidden Valley bunker when it was destroyed settled into new lives, or headed west to find a new chapter to join.
Fiends overran Camp McCarran during the Second Battle of Hoover Dam. In the anarchic months that followed, the Fiends asserted dominance over Outer Vegas.
With no clear leader to guide efforts in Freeside, the followers of the Apocalypse lost control of Old Mormon Fort to local thugs and junkies. Eventually, using the followers' remaining supplies to manufacture drugs, the Old Mormon Fort quickly devolved into little more than a junkie den.
During the retreat of Caesar's Legion from the Mojave Wasteland, Arcade was a sad casualty, one of many. His body was heaped with those of many others in a nameless ravine on the Legion's long march home.
Travelers continued to stop by Goodsprings Source for water on the Long 15, but rarely would anyone venture into the ruins of Goodsprings itself. Those who did were almost always tourists, come to visit the graveyard where the courier rose from the dead.
The slaughter of the Van Graffs and the Crimson Caravan caused no end of trouble for NCR back west. Already struggling, NCR's supply line suffered further as the two caravans withdrew support until the massacre in the east was resolved. Rose of Sharon Cassidy died as her caravan died. In an unmarked grave, another victim of the Mojave.
During the Battle of Hoover Dam, the Great Khans quickly evacuated Red Rock Canyon and headed north and east into the plains of Wyoming. There, they reconnected with the followers of the Apocalypse and rebuilt their strength. Bolstered by ancient knowledge of governance, economics, and transportation, they carved a mighty empire out of the ruins of the Northwest.
Thanks to the courier and Lily, a cure for the Nightkin's schizophrenia was found shortly after Dr. Henry's experiment concluded. Nightkin and other super mutants in the wasteland flocked to Jacobstown, and the town became known as a haven where a mutant could find peace.
Encouraged by the courier to stop taking her medication altogether, Lily's instabilities grew worse with each passing day. Eventually, she became little more than a ravening beast, the kindly old grandmother subsumed beneath the rage.
With the king dead and most of their gang slain by the courier, the remaining kings fled the area, never to be heard from again.
After Ray's brain was transplanted into Rex's cybernetic body, it took Rex some time to adjust to the old scrapyard dog's memories. Eventually, Rex's mind settled peacefully, melding his own memories with that of long travels with old Lady Gibson.
Driven into a frenzy by their use of Psycho, the Misfits inflicted heavy casualties on the Legion during the defense of Camp Golf. At first, they were commended for their valor, but eventually, desperate for more of the chem, they turned on travelers in Outer Vegas. For their dishonorable conduct, the NCR court-martialed and executed them by firing squad.
While the destruction of the Repcon rockets appeared to be a boon to the salvagers of Novak, the benefit would never be realized. Radioactive fuel from the wrecked ships seeped out and contaminated the area. Salvagers were forced to move on, and the town was abandoned.
After Hoover Dam, the leaderless powder gangers at the correctional facility vanished into the wastes, leaving the prison empty. The correctional facility became another abandoned ruin in the wasteland, its carcass occasionally picked over by enterprising prospectors.
With Cook dead, the powder gangers at Vault 19 fell apart. Those who weren't destroyed by the courier fled into the hills or attempted to work their way back through the Mojave wasteland. Few survived.
After Hoover Dam, Sheriff Myers runs Prim with his own style of frontier justice. He deals with most folks fairly, but now and then someone winds up dead with little to no evidence against them.
Despite distinguishing themselves during the Second Battle of Hoover Dam, the Rangers' victory was short-lived due to the courier's interference. Chief Hanlon personally directed the evacuation of the Rangers to Mojave Outpost as they fell back into NCR territory. Bitter over the waste of life in the Mojave, Hanlon stepped down from his post. After a campaign in which he denounced Oliver's and Kimball's hawkish, imperialist ways, Hanlon was elected as the Senator of Reading.
Merciless in their assault on the NCR, the remnants struck fear into the hearts of even the Centurions at Hoover Dam. Caesar's heirs aggressively pursued the remnants into Arizona, losing hundreds of legionaries in the process, and gaining nothing in return.
And so the courier's road came to an end, for now. In the new world of the
And that was the story of Jesus Fuck.
Looks like everyone got fucked over by it. Well, three happy endings, but
yeah, you know, you had. I mean, you wanted more chaos. I directed you towards the most chaos you could have. Unfortunately, you killed the powder gangers, but that would have created more chaos. But at the same time, you know, fuck them.
Yes, they're kids.
Oh God.
Hanlon got a decent ending. I mean, he did get selected senator.
Mm-hmm. Khans went and forged their own empire.
You're the Nightkin.
Yes. Jacobstown was good.
Raoul
got to pick up his guns. But then, oh God. 2 missing endings. Boone, of course. We found the person who killed his wife and let him kill her. But then, you know, we told him that we just wanted her dead. Like that. We just killed him. So since he was never a companion, his death didn't make the camera. Interestingly enough, Veronica's death didn't make the camera, even though she was our companion and she is dead, but I guess it technically just removed her from the game instead of killed her. I think that's a bug that they needed to address. They never did. Because no one ever thought of doing it.
I looked in the wiki, and Arcade was the only one it said that you could feed, that you could give to the thing.
Nope.
It didn't say anything.
We gave Veronica. That was who we fed to the fucking.
Yeah, I know.
To save from the fucking.
It only mentioned that.
Yeah.
So I think the game kind of glitched itself. Oh well, she died.
Yeah, and she is now in other people's stomachs, whom we ended up destroying all of them. Oh God.
Because.
Yeah.
So in summation.
Let's see. Let's go down the line. Fucking recruiting Cass and doing that mission fucked over the NCR. How bad?
They had no
supply
supply
lines are crushed. Yes, Cass is dead. We didn't care about her because she wanted us to be good guys. We're not necessarily nice here. Jesus fucking never was. Besides, being nice is boring. We do that enough in real life anyway.
Right? That's what I always say. Eddie,
he ended up getting being a stalwart companion of the courier for many years to come, and followers used his technology to develop solar electricity until we.
Now, what happens after this? My version is that Jesus Fuck goes to live with a think tank and helps the brains, but also visits Raoul and the Great Khans all the time and becomes a Great Khan.
Yes, he can survive the beatdown. I mean, fuck, he survived a point-blank nuke to various people.
Yes, so those are his 3 homes. With Eddie by his side, obviously. And Raoul's always happy to see him. So, boss, what crazy fucking stories do you have for me this time?
This time they removed my spleen. I don't even know what that is. Oh, God.
Oh, and Mobius says that he'll remove your brain, Raoul. We'll see about that.
Oh, God. I just loved how fucking the Mormon fort became a junkie den. It's like, we killed one person. Just one. Money.
Yep. I also like the ending. I also like the ending if you leave Julie alive, but do this because she tries her damnedest to help and it just doesn't work. I like the fucking futility of it. Yes, I cheated and looked up all the endings. Doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
It really doesn't matter. Well, I didn't look up the endings until just now.
Yeah.
I didn't want to spoil my own endings.
So we had to redo this part where we're discussing the endings.
Because he unplugged his microphone.
Yeah, so that you could hear it better, but then it didn't reinitiate. Oh well, fuck it.
In the meantime, I just kind of... Oh well, fuck it. It's not live. We never said it was live.
Yeah.
It's actually mostly live.
Yeah, mostly. But dear God, that was fucking... This Kurtron called us a creep.
Why did it call us a creep?
Because we fucked over the strip. It's just letting us here because we're allowed here.
And the only casino that's alive is alive and well. What are we doing?
He called me a creep.
Yes, man's like, oh, come on.
Boss, why'd you do that? These guys aren't getting hostile. I don't know why.
Oh, well. So, in summation, Jesus Fuck rules the waste.
Oh, God, he totally broke it. I love... And then we had the entire purpose of keeping the Fiends all alive was because they would fuck over the NCR first, then Outer Vegas.
Motor Runner. We hope you enjoy the series. I don't know what's next, Jim.
We're gonna do Fallout 3.
Fallout 3.
I mean, I started a no-kill run, but you're getting bored of seeing the same shit over and over again, so we'll do Fallout 3.
Well, we'll continue the no-kill run later. But
yeah,
yes,
once you feel interested enough in it, I mean, it will be completed entirely.
Well, I mean,
DLC, whatever DLC I can do no-kill. Yeah. I mean, fucking Lonesome Road, that's gonna be hard. I gotta figure that one out long and hard.
Yeah, I mean, low kill's fun, but yeah, it is kind of we did a little bit of a dry run, then we did this, so it is kind of like, okay, I'm just hearing the same things over. So I do want to do something different. So 3, I don't know anything about Fallout 3.
You will learn to hate the Father. That's all you need to know.
Okay. I will learn to hate the Father.
This is a Nuka-Cola robot statue. You can't even and destroy it.
All right, so if that's all, I think we should end this.
And Jesus fuck, hero of the wastes.
Jesus fuck says, get fucked.
And so the courier's road came to an end, for now. In the new world of the Mojave Wasteland, fighting continued, blood was spilled, and many lived and died just as they had in the old world. Because war never changes.